Alright, so we're continuing our process type problems. Now we're in section 2-4, which had the variables on both sides of the equations. One health club charges a $50 sign-up fee and $65 per month. Another club charges a $90 sign-up fee and $45 per month. For what number of months is the cost equal? So they let you know that you're going to put the two equations equal. So we had $50 and, so we're adding $65 per month. So I'm going to use M for months, and I'd have my 50 plus 65 times months. Now if you're having trouble setting up the equations, just think of what you would do if you signed up for 3 months. You would have 45 plus 45 plus 45, or 3 times 45. So think of an example and then go back and put your variable in. And then with our $90 plus 45 per month, 90 plus the 45M, again they're equal to each other. Now you move the variable term to one side, numbers to the other. You can do that in one step. I did that on this time. Subtract 45M from both sides. That would cancel this out. And then the 50 could be canceled out by subtracting 50 from both sides. And then 65 minus 45 is 20M. 90 minus 50 is 40. Divide by 20, and you find out that they are equal for the first 2 months. Now sometimes the book will ask you to go further and find out which one is the better deal after X amount of months. So you could always have extra steps to do once you are solved. This one, they left it at that. With the geometry problems in this section, again, you'll have variables on both sides. The perimeters of the triangle shown are equal. Find the side lengths of each triangle. Again, perimeter is taking all 3 sides and adding them up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take 2x plus 4 plus 2x plus 3 plus 2x. And then it equals 2x plus 2x plus 3x plus 1. So again, the first thing you should do is simplify. When I simplify, my 2x plus 2x plus 2x makes 6x. 4 plus 3 is 7. My 2x plus 2x, there it moves. All of a sudden my cursor wasn't moving with me. 2x plus 2x plus 3x is 7x plus 1. Now we go about solving. I'm going to move the smaller variable term. So 6 minus 6x cancels. And then I want to cancel out the 1. So I subtract 1 to move it over to the left side so that they remain equal. So 7 minus 1, interesting, is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1x. And the 1's canceled. So my 6 equals x. So on this one I'm not done because I have to go ahead and find the side lengths of each triangle. So I put in 6 in for AB, which was 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4 is 16. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15. 2 times 6 is 12. So on this side, 2 times 6 is 12, QR is 12, and then PR is 3 times 6 plus the 1, which is 19. And then I can quickly add them all up. 31 plus 12 would be 43. 24 plus 19 again is 43. They do remain equal, so I did solve the problem correctly. Okay, section 2-5. That was where we had all the formulas. They wanted us to rewrite the formulas and solve for a specific variable. I've always found when you're solving the story problems in this section, just to leave the variables alone, we'll plug in our numbers into the formula. So the formula for the volume of a cylinder is V equals pi radius squared times height. What is the height of a cylinder with a volume 502.4 centimeters cubed and a radius of 4 centimeters cubed? Use 3.14 for pi. So we write down our equation. My V I'm going to replace with the 502.4. Pi gets replaced with 3.14. R was our radius, so it is 4. It is raised to the power of 2 times h. Again, you notice when I put numbers in and substitute, I will put parentheses around them to remember that that is the only thing raised to the 2 is that 4. And now we can simplify. 4 squared is 16. 16 times 3.14 is 50.24. Bring down my h. On my left-hand side, I had 502.4. So now to solve for h, I divide both sides by 50.24. Again, this is why I don't solve originally for the variable. It would be v divided by pi radius squared equals the h. And that looks really confusing. It's just easier to substitute all your values in, simplify, and then solve for the variable. And when I solve for the variable, 502.4 divided by 50.24 is 10. So there would be 10 centimeters for my height. And that's your examples for 2.4 and 2.5.